So we were talking last week on our Connection kind of Leadership Thursday about John Maxwell and the ability for some of my team and myself to be there in Austin, Texas, and watching and learning and growing. And I wanted to come back and kind of follow up and take the next week or two, possibly three, and just kind of discuss what I got from it. He left off talking about the good intentions, the good hopes, and then being held back by the bad habits. Remember the whole illustration? And so we're all just sitting there taking notes. And there's three things he brought up, three bad habits, really, that are three great opportunities. You know, habits, this is just kind of my own mind and thinking, habits are often reflected with only bad things. He's got that bad habit. If he could just kick that habit. But you know something? It's really that ritual, it's really that habit that we're developing in a good way to be able to develop that life and purpose that we're really after. Because it takes those habits that are really necessary to be able to propel us into our future. John Maxwell had two great quotes. I wrote them down. I don't pretend to memorize them. He says, "Oh, the only guarantee for tomorrow is that you're growing right now." Man, that's so good. The only guarantee for tomorrow is that you're growing right now. And then he says, you're either preparing or repairing. Preparing for what it is you're gonna go and do, or looking towards the past, or trying to repair some of those things. And you know, you can talk about repairing and work in your life, but he's talking about preparing, right? He's talking about moving forward. It's that action of moving forward. And it got me all to thinking, this wasn't in the notes, he didn't say this. And I thought, well, wait a minute, when were the times that I began to grow the most? When were the times that I really focused on that change, on that growth, on that personal growth items within me, in my own life, my business, my family? And you know what came up for me is when I was uncomfortable. And here's what I want to leave you with. Get uncomfortable. If you're comfortable, change something, raise the bar, make something different in your world to where you're not comfortable anymore. Look at your finances, look at your family, look at your relationship, look at your business, and say, well, this is good here. You know, the enemy of great is good, right? We're talking about how do we propel ourselves to want to make that change, to get into those good habits. It's going to take you getting uncomfortable. Make yourself uncomfortable. That will drive you to make those decisions, to really want to make those choices and develop those good habits. I'll see you next week. Make it a great end of your week.